Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. If I look a little exhausted, it's because I'm tired of being right all of the time. God almighty, this is so validating. I am going to love every single moment of today's episode because, boy, oh boy, is karma a mother. Gentlemen, welcome to Interview with the Man. DDJ, a.k.a. Miss Andry today, exposed. Yes, the man, and I use that word loosely when I say man in his case, the man who says you should forego all relationships with biological women and have sex with inanimate dolls. And this guy wants to take shots at me. This guy wants to take shots at Rollo Tomasi. This guy wants to take shots at my man Richard Cooper. Oh my God. Spoiler alert. He looks exactly the way you think he would. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the man known as Miss Andry today, a.k.a. Bob Lewis. Take a look at this icon of and masculinity, who here is at the National Organization of Women. He's at a conference 100% supporting women, trying to make a failed political run for the Green Party.
Hello, my name is Bobby Lewis, and I'm from Linwood, Washington. I'm a blogger at One Citizen's Opinion. I'm a member of the Washington Green Party, and I've been published on Independent Voters Network and RapRehab.com. On March 31st, 2014, I published an article on income inequality. So the minimum wage has been raised many times across the country, and in discussing that, I tried to find what's the argument against minimum wage, and I can't find any. There's nothing. There's not a single study. There's not a single scholarly article. There's nothing but rhetoric and sound bites that supports that minimum wage is bad. The absolute opposite is true. Anytime that we've raised the minimum wage, things have gotten better for the communities. And if we raise the minimum wage in Seattle, that's going to draw quality workers from the outlying areas to work in Seattle, which is going to force those employers to raise their wages to keep those employees. So it helps everyone. Now, in an effort to find...
Solid argument there. Raise minimum wage. It's going to help everybody. I can't even. I really can't even. This is the rationale of a defeatist dolphin. This is what it is right here. Let's continue.
Find out if there was any information on that the opponents to the minimum wage have, to the $15 an hour wage have. I actually contacted some of these protesters sitting outside this building after lunch, and all they were able to provide me were sound bites and rhetoric. Sound bites and rhetoric are not facts. $15 now addresses income inequality in very real ways, and no one who works for a living should be forced to live in poverty. Thank you.
Oh my God. So this is found on a guy's YouTube page right here, Infamous Rifle, right? There is such an amount of incriminating, creepy behavior by this guy that it is truly everything that you think he was, and to be honest with you, he fits right in with the entire freak show that is the The 21 convention minus Donovan and Steve the Dean, okay? And this is why I always say, these guys who are, okay, they are just, it's a defeatist mentality. It is a defeatist mindset, okay? There is so much to unbox here. Now, let's take a look at what does he do
and we're very
for a living. Let's hear what his profession is, shall we? Who wants to hear? Obviously, he's a self-employed paralegal, right? Because, well, lawyers need. So let's listen to this.
Bob, thanks very much for coming and spending time with us this morning.
Thank you, Mike.
So start out, tell us, where is District 21? And tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running.
Sure. District 21 is downtown Edmonds along the water. It's all.
What a sweet little feminine voice he has here. It's pretty adorable.
Eventually went on and became a grocery manager, both at Albertsons and QFC, and I'm
occupation grocery manager. Now, I am okay if you everybody listen, I used to work at Chick-fil-A, okay? I used to fry food in the back. I used to work at a pizza shop. I have done my menial wage jobs before. But you as a man should be constantly evolving in life and moving forward rather than staying stagnant in your life at dead-end jobs. I mean, grocery store manager. What is that? What's that salary, right? Okay. Grocery store salary. Median is $57,000, right? Based off of his laziness, his physical appearance, because if people don't think your physical appearance has something to do with what's going on with your mental makeup, I'm sorry, but you're completely wrong. You're absolutely completely wrong. Your mindset determines how you look without a shadow of a doubt. If he's doing well, he's making 57, right in the middle. Okay? And if you were making that kind of money, you wouldn't be running around swindling people out of deals, shilling your useless book, and to top it all off, you wouldn't be running from grift to grift, from M.G.T.O.W to TradCon to all these things. I mean, this just really writes itself. And to top it all off, here he is on ballotpedia.org. Profession, grocery store management. Bob Lewis, DDJ, a.k.a. the doll, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. It is absolutely here. And of course he's about equality when he's not equally contributing to society. I mean, anybody can be a grocery store manager after like 2 years of training. I'm sorry, but grocery store management is not the top of IQ-based positions, right? He didn't go to college. He didn't get a useful degree. He went to community college, flunked out of that, and then couldn't even get his bachelor's degree. Worked at Albertsons, which is pretty much out of business now, or at least in Florida it is, and then QFC, which I've never even heard about. Here's some other stuff too. Obviously, he cries about divorce and everything. Wah, wah, wah. My wife left me. Well, dude, if you balloon up and you don't go anywhere in life, and you have 2 kids, and you're probably, there's a lot of stuff going on in this video that this, what's his name? The infamous rifle guy says that DDJ was bouncing. He's very parasitic, too. He's bouncing from person to person, living on properties, not engaging and paying rent, tricking people to buy him groceries, old ladies to buy him groceries. Listen to what he has to say about me. This was a video he made about me and Rich Cooper. Let's check it out here. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. And listen to the voice, because you'll hear it's exactly the same as the one previously played.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dojo.
the series where I teach men life lessons necessary to survive in a gynocentric world.
Right. Like getting a job at Albertsons and not evolving in life. Step 1.
Before we get started, here's some quick advice for men of all ages. Number 1, consume less calories than you expend.
Consume less calories than you expend. I know you don't know that from experience, motherfucker. I know you don't know that from experience. I definitely know that.
If you don't do this, you'll gain weight and suffer the many illnesses associated with obesity.
Like being a single loser.
I've been obese, so trust me, I know.
You're still obese. You're not fooling anybody.
Number 2, you'll always be criticized. But when someone criticizes you, ask yourself the following questions. Do they sign your paycheck? Do they give you a grade? Do they suck your dick? If the answer is no, then their opinion and criticism doesn't matter.
This guy's talking like he's getting any action. You're not getting any action there, Pigzilla.
This is the core of internal validation. Internal validation is a required life skill every man needs to survive in a gynocentric world. Number 3, exercise at least 3 times a week.
Exercise at least 3 times a week. This guy's exercise is when he hears the little bell, ding dong, clean up on aisle 4. Somebody took a shit in the frozen food section. Ding dong, clean up on aisle 8. We have some spilled milk. That's your exercise there, guy. You're not exercising 3 times a month.
If you can't afford a gym, do stretching and body weight strength training. These exercises can be...
Yeah, if you can't afford a gym, stretch. That's a way to build muscle. Oh my God. I love being right. I love it. It's almost getting boring. It's almost getting boring. I'm just sitting back and I'm just saying, Kobe, R.I.P.
be done anywhere and will definitely make you healthier and stronger. Number 4, everything in moderation. This includes being online.
Everything in moderation. Okay, buddy. Including your consumption, your overconsumption of food. This is the epitome of do as I say, not as I do. Now here he comes and takes a shot at me. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious.
If you're on Twitter every waking hour or watching YouTube all the time, you need to get away from the screen. You need friends and social connections in real life, offline, more than you need them online. Number 5, never invest in anyone who doesn't invest in you. When those around you stop investing in you, stop investing in them and move on, or you'll risk getting used. Getting used is the hallmark of a c**k. But make no mistake, even a trusting red pill man gets used. Always trust but verify. And
don't be used. Okay. Gotcha. Don't be used. Do we have some more damning evidence here of a guy saying don't be used or you're going to be a... Gee, let me think. Take a look at this. So her name's Roseblade. She says, LOL, people left the server not long after he joined. DDJ, I bet. So can I ask, are you a fan of breakfast in bed? Don't know. I never tried it. Clearly, the man around you haven't been... What is this? Haven't been? It's either the men around you haven't been or the man around you hasn't been, right? How about that, Mr. Paralegal? Did you double check that there, guy? Clearly, the man around you haven't been treating you right. Breakfast in bed is important. I bet you want to eat in bed. Oh, is it? I don't have a man around me. Clearly. Poor me. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, Coxzilla. Okay. Who's being used and who's offering themselves to be used, right? I got you, bro. It's over. You're done, bro. You have been outed. You've been outed. Let's continue, shall we?
And remember, never trust what you cannot verify.
Like your diet?
Which brings me to the subject of this video: success cosplay and red shield dating coaches. Have you noticed that
Red Shield dating coach? That's a slight at me because he's not man enough to come talk to me man to man. He's not man enough to say this to my face. He wouldn't. This guy would crumble in front of me and start crying. Okay, this guy's not man enough. Okay, that's why he sits on the internet, hides behind his little moniker here. But guess what? The internet never forgets, and we got you. We got you.
over the last year or two, there's been a steady rise in extremely fit and possibly ambiguously dating coaches? It's like the internet got invaded by former church pastor refugees who lost their jobs because their churches downsized thanks to the rise of social justice degeneracy. Even worse, these red shills don't even believe what they advocate. They just want to be.
They don't even believe what they advocate. Kind of like you don't believe in eating less calories than you consume. Like, is that where does that lie on the spectrum? Can you draw me a Venn diagram to capture the overlapping sections? I would like a play-by-play if you can. Can you give me a Stephen A. Smith on this one?
YouTubers out to make a buck. Recently, a fellow red pill YouTuber told me he was trying multiple channels to see which one made him the most money. His red pill videos were a marketing exercise, not because he wanted to help anybody, but to see if they made him more money than his other types of videos. These red shills even have costumes. There's one YouTuber I know that runs around in his mom's bathrobe and mirror shades as
Now, let's talk about mom's bathrobe, okay? Shall I stand up and just show you this lovely? Can you listen, buddy? They call me the Versace Poppy, okay? I know you've never been inside of Versace, so I'll give you just take a little preview, okay? This is what hard work and success looks like. And you know these shades right here, the Tony Starks, okay, the Ediths. I know you don't know what it's like to ever be with an attractive woman or have an attractive woman love you, but these were a wonderful gift from a very beautiful and attractive woman, something very foreign to you, along all the other gifts. Take a look. They call me the Versace Poppy. Look at this. Does this look like Mama's bathrobe? Bro, I look great. Oh my. YouTube's going to shut me down because I look too good. You're going to have to send the UN to sanction me with your army, okay? Sanction me for being a hot dude. Look at this. This is me, my bathrobe that I purchased from working hard like a man, not leeching off of people and being a non-contributing degenerate bum to society. But I digress. Let's continue and watch this comedy thing you have to say.
though he's a fluffer from Fight Club preparing to receive a chokeslam.
He's got all these insults that he wants to throw at me, but bro, you a doll. You a doll. I can't hear you all the way up here in my tax bracket. Okay? I pay for like you to exist. Okay? I pay more in taxes than you make in a year. So you need to zip it verbally and calorically.